Hey there folks, Will here over at the XAUUSD.com. First of all, welcome to the video, start of another trading week, 23rd of April 2018. So what we're going to look at today is basically the weekly forecast, what we can expect to be happening during the week of 23rd of April to the 28th. Okay, so news-wise this week we have today, Monday the 23rd, with Forex speaking in Canada, Bank of Canada Governor. Forex, we've got a bit of news on the Aussie, that'll be coming into tomorrow's Asian session. Medium impact news, a lot of PMI happening today on the Euro. The Eurozone, not much happening in the US. Tuesday we have really the biggest news of the day is the CB consumer confidence. We have a bank holiday, I think it's Anzac Day in Australia and New Zealand. So the Asian session there should be pretty quiet. Wednesday we have crude oil inventories. Pola speaks again in Canada. We have the interest rate decision on Thursday in the Eurozone. So that'll be a big day for the Euro. And JPY, policy rate, also the rate decision on the yen on Thursday. And Friday we have GDP on the pound, GDP on the US, and Carney speaks, Bank of England Governor speaks on Friday. Okay, so that's the news this week. We're going to go into the charts here. First off, we're going to look at the strength of currency pairs. You can see here, US dollar's pretty strong against all major currencies, the indexes, apart from the Swiss franc, yen, euro's down, similar to the pound. Swiss franc's pretty strong. The Aussie mix, Kiwi mix, and CAD mix. Okay, so let's look at the US dollar index. Okay, so as last week we talked about, we're still in this range on the US dollar index. I did expect it to come up towards the 90 zone last week, where I talked about coming into this area here. See, it's just moving sideways. We had a huge leg up. So unless it really breaks out of this zone this week, this 90.600 area breaks out towards 92, I'm liking it to go down. So we'll watch this closely. I'm not getting any real divergences happen on the smaller time frames. 15-minute charts we are here. 1 hour, 4 hour, nothing much happening. Okay, so I'll try and speak a bit slowly. Someone did message me last week saying could I speak a bit slower and not move my mouse as quickly, so I will try. So we have had this long extended move on the US dollar last week in the 4 hour charts, and not much news happening today on the US or the Euro. Well, at least PMI on the Euros. We'll look at the Euro next. And yeah, so this could, start of the week, possibly we get a retracement, maybe down to this 1 hour zone here. It's a nice wee area here in the 1 hour charts, and another nice wee area here. We could get a move down towards this 89,600 area. If it does start to come down here, and there is no breakout, I move back down, all the way back down to the 89 area, or 88,500. Okay, but you can see every time it comes down here, it touches it and it goes back up. So watch that closely. Let's look at the Euro. So Euro USD, again we're down at this bottom of this trading zone here. Coming into it, could still get a little bit more of a drop down to this 4-hour area here. Not getting any real divergence happening. Price could trickle down a little bit more. If not, it breaks up out here. We would look to buy in around down here for a possible move back up to the top. So I'm going to watch this closely and display this range on the euro. So we are in this daily, you can see here. Just mark this here, it's coming into it. So yeah, I'll watch this closely, looking to buy this up towards the top of this range here. Okay, what's next? Let's look at the pairs. USD, JPY. Okay, so looks like it's attacking this 108 area pretty hard. A break above this on the daily. The daily chart here, weekly. That. It's attacking this high here. So a break above that would really indicate a move up towards 109. So plan of attack this week. We are getting a divergence here. I would wait for a drop here. Breaks out of here. It's triangle. Possible get a couple of scalps this week down towards maybe the 4-hour charts. Possibly move back down. If it doesn't break out, a move back down. First easy target's 107,300, and then a possible move back down towards 106. So this here high holds. February 9th high holds. Or when was that? This high holds here. We will look to play this down. Turn away a break above it, close above this. We move into these zones here up towards 109 and 110. USD Swiss franc is pretty strong, and you can see it's slowly creeping its way up to this 97,800, so it's getting ready for a good sale here. So let's look at the USD JPY on a nice signal there last week to go up. So we're getting a lot of buy signals. This is moving higher here in the USD JPY. So I am liking a move up towards. I think it is going to go up, break up through this. Looking at the charts now, a break up towards 109,450 this week. If this here breaks out, so watch out closely for a buy. USD Swiss franc is getting really close to a sell trade for me for a short-term trade. So it's closely coming up towards this daily zone here, 97,820. So this could be a good day trade, and a possible move this week if it comes up into that zone. Possible move down towards the 96,800, so probably 60-70 pip move. But if it does creep up that extra 40-50 pips there, this could be a good 100 pip sale there. So I'll watch this closely coming into. We're getting a lot of divergence signals, so this I'm really liking this to sell in the coming either today or tomorrow. So USD Swiss franc, I'm looking to get in on a sell trade this week. USD CAD, again, let's look at the daily. We finally came back up into this daily that caused this low down into this area here. So we're in the area. The 4-hour charts. Zoom out a bit. So we are likely to get some kind of retracement here. You had this area here that caused this high price, comes down, nearly touches it, and then rockets back up, gets the liquidity from this area that caused this new high, rockets up, and we're back up into this zone here. So could pop a little bit higher into this 4-hour zone here, and then we'd be looking to get a sell. Where could we target? Could target this 126,700 area. That's if this area holds. We're going to get some sort of reaction, so I'll watch it closely. Could get a small retracement to here and then a rocket back up, but we'll tell. Weekly, yeah, so you can see we had this weekly area here. Is price just rocketed off. So if this starts to create a new high here this week, we get a bullish week this week. Over the coming weeks, we could see a move up towards this area here. You can see price slowly. So USD CAD, I'd be looking for a buying opportunity in this at some point here. Okay, so let's look at the, see that signal there we got at that weekly zone, and 4-hour chart. You can see we're just at this 4-hour, roughly at this 4-hour area now. I'm going to get some sort of reaction, so I'll watch it closely. I'll be looking in to get in on a buy trade in this. So USD CAD, I'll be looking somewhere to buy. I've already looked at the USD, Euro USD, Euro CAD again at this daily zone. So all eyes will be on the Polars this week. See what kind of statements he makes, and these will kind of move these pairs to the CAD pairs. Euro JPY again, looking like it's just hit this 133 area last week. You can see very choppy, very wicky candles. So a possible move this week down towards 131,500. There's some here in the daily. British pound, Euro British pound. Again, thought we're getting that breakout. Broke out lower, but then we had a huge candle last week. It's a good buy trade I was in. You can see area that caused this low, price comes up, tests it here, always want to get a bounce, and you can see it's just come into this 4-hour area here. I've got a big bounce, so likely to happen this week. Euro, it all really depends on what's happening in the euro and the pound. And this huge candle could see a move back up towards the 89,500, so I'll watch this closely. Euro Aussie, Euro Aussie. See, we're deep, back up deep in this monthly zone. We could be getting, looking like it's going to target to go higher on this, so I'll watch this closely. I've had a pop down here. This area here caused this high. Price retraces a few weeks for about 3 weeks. Comes down, tests the area, pop back up. So watch this closely. This is the trade we're in already on from last week. I called this trade on the Euro Swiss franc, and I'm still in it. Like I've said, if this is a good trade, I'm looking to target all the way down here. Okay, so Euro Swiss franc, and we'll just look at the Euro Swiss franc on the thing. See, we're getting got a lot of version sell signals here last week. British pound now, British pound. Huge sell off last week on the pound. It's just come right back down to this kind of 4-hour area here. You can see it 140. Just bounced off it, so possibly let's look at this be happening. You can see this daily area caused caused that really new 2018 high here.